Hi, I'm May Kay and I'm so delighted to be back as the host of the Kildare Comeback Festival again. This time it's Series 2 and it's a very Christmassy special. We're going to be featuring acts through a live stream all week. Acts such as Loa, Sasha Truffaut, Pillow Queens and Jack L. It's an incredible lineup, just showing off a bit of the talent Kildare has to offer. Speaking of Kildare, we're going to be in two amazing locations, here in St Mary's Church in Maynooth and the Cliff at Lyons. Some say it's in Selbridge, some say it's in Ardclough. It's in Kildare, that's all that matters. To watch these amazing shows happening all week, go to kildareculture.com. They're being streamed there live and for free. What an incredible thing. It's all happening with thanks to Kildare County Council and the Department of Tourism, Culture, Art, the Gaeltacht Sport and Media's live performance support team. We're all very grateful for that. So kildareculture.com is the place to watch the second series of the Kildare Comeback Festival. Hope you enjoy it. You're so welcome to the Kildare Comeback Festival.
Thank you.
I don't need to welcome you to Maynooth. You're a Kildare woman. You've had loads of opportunities, I'm sure, to play in Kildare. What does it feel like to be playing in your own county?
It's brilliant. I've never been in a situation like this where we're doing a wonderful live performance online, and to work with such wonderful professionals on sound and lighting, and to have the support behind us financially is fantastic for an artist like me, where there's not much opportunity, especially now with the guidelines, where most of the theatres or all the theatres are reduced to 50% capacity. So it's great to get an opportunity to perform.
Because you play to some big crowds.
Yeah, like every year I do the Board Gosh and I sell it out, and I'm so delighted and privileged, but I'm also very aware of the fact that I can't be complacent, because at the end of the day there can't be a concert without an audience, and now that's taken over our hands. So it wasn't financially viable for me to put on a big concert this year, so I'm doing a few little concerts, and this is the first of the few that I'm doing, and I'm absolutely delighted that it's here in Maynooth, because this is the first time I've sung in this church, and it's decorated so beautifully, and I just can't thank the staff enough for what they did. Sound, lighting and the stage and everything is just fantastic. It's just wonderful.
What's the past couple of years have been weird for all of us, but I'm sure for you as well, they must have taken some strange turns.
Yeah, it's been hard, like the pandemic, not only financially but emotionally, physically and mentally, you know, and I think what came out of it the most was that the fact that we have to be aware of our mental health, and if I can promote anything tonight to anybody listening, it's just to look after yourself and to look after your mental health. The finances will come and go, but you really have to look after yourself, your mental health. But it has been tough, but things are starting to open up, and I've been abroad. I was in Thailand a couple of weeks ago doing a concert in Thailand, and I was in Austria where I was allowed to perform to 7,000 people outdoors. And so every country has different guidelines and restrictions. And next year, hopefully after Christmas, if we start to open up again, I'll be performing in the Board Gosh doing Carmen, and then I'm going to Austria and to Zurich to do the role of Madame Butterfly. And then, so it's starting to get busy again, so I'm happy about that.
And ever since you started singing, which didn't always start with opera,
no.
Little Birdie, who's an RTÉ TV presenter, I learned from him that you wanted to be in a girl group.
Yeah, I mean, I loved singing, and I thought one day, you know, every girl gets with a hairbrush and thinks they're going to be in a girl band. And I think classical music, while I always loved it, it was something that was alien to me, or something that I thought was elitist or out of my reach, or even understanding it. I didn't have the knowledge, and I think it was more, it got to do with the ignorance, the fact that I wasn't educated enough to understand about it. And then I went, everybody knows this, I think, this story, that at 18 I went to Milan to work as an au pair, saw an opera for the first time and said, wow, I want to do that, or I want to learn how to do that. And then one thing led to another, and my hobby developed into a career.
And how would you advise any young people watching now? Because you're so right. A lot of people just think with that type of music it's just for them, or it's not. And people from different backgrounds, in particular, certain backgrounds, people think that's not for me. So what advice would you have for people who think that?
For people who want to go into the industry, or people who are wanting to go as spectators or to enjoy it?
Maybe who want to get into it.
I'd say everybody wants to go into it, don't. No, it's very, very, very competitive, and it's a hard industry, and you really have to. Yeah, it's difficult, but if you've got a passion, I would say follow it. I think every child needs a discipline, and I have 3 children, and one of them is into sports and has no music at all, and then the other 2 are music. And I think everybody needs a discipline, and when I was growing up, I was the one who was playing sports, and then I got into music later, and it was just a passion, and I had to follow that because it drove me. And then for those who want to come and look at opera, I would say go to the popular ones because they're popular for a reason and you'll enjoy it more. And it's not elitist, because I used to think that. And it's just an art form that maybe we're not familiar with. And we're very lucky in Ireland because we're very synonymous with the arts. We have 3 Nobel Prize winners for literature, and we're used to the Sean-Nós style of singing and passing down music traditions. So we're used to the traditional element of passing down music. So for something like ballet or opera is a little bit alien to us because it's only now coming in to our kind of social world. And I would say go and enjoy yourself and don't worry about it. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's entertainment, but it's just a different form of entertainment. And I hope that as an opera singer that I'm able to communicate what I do and that people enjoy what I do. And for that, then if I'm making the bridge between opera and the audience, then I know that I'm doing a good job then.
I can't wait to hear you sing. I can't believe that we have this globally incredibly well respected star playing the show tonight who happens to look like the angel on top of the
Well, I'm very
Christmas
honoured
tree.
that you invited me, so likewise.
And thank you so much for talking to me. Have a great show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Hi, I'm May Kay and I'm here in St Mary's Church in Maynooth. So happy to be hosting the second series of the Kildare Comeback Festival. We're watching it through kildareculture.com, so thank you to everybody there for making this possible. Also, huge thanks to Davis Events, to the amazing people in Kildare County Council who've been working really hard all year round on making these shows possible, keeping musicians and crews working throughout this very strange time. And also, it's with thanks to the Department of Tourism, Culture, the Arts, Gaeltacht Sport and Media's live performance support scheme. Without further ado, and here with a really, really incredible bunch of musicians, an absolutely astounding global superstar from right here in County Kildare, please welcome Celine Byrne.
And wonders of his love, and wonders and wonders. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you're all very welcome to tonight's performance. I started and I opened up with a lovely, joyful Christmas medley, and now I'm going to revert back to the world of opera, and I'm going to sing for you one of the most famous operas from the world of opera. This is O mio babbino caro. Moon river, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of worlds to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was Moon River. And now I'd like to sing for you two songs from one of my favourite musicals. I know that David here behind me loves West Side Story, and that came out this week. And we also have an argument because he keeps telling me that's the best musical. But I love The Sound of Music. So I'd like to sing for you now two pieces from The Sound of Music, Edelweiss and Climb Every Mountain. Every morning you greet me, small and white, clear and a dream that will need all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live, every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to bring it back to the meaning of the season and to sing a dedication to Our Lady. This is Schubert's Ave Maria. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to sing for you something that I always sing at Christmas, but actually it's about Easter. But still, it's great to get the chance to sing it, and this is The Holy City.
Last night I lay sleeping, there came a dream so fair. I stood in old Jerusalem beside the temple there. I heard the children singing, and ever as they sang, methought the voice of angels from heaven answering. Methought the voice of angels from heaven answering. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, lift up ye gates and sing, Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna to your And then methought the stream has changed, the streets no longer run. Hushed with the glad hosannas, the little children sang. The sun grew dark with mystery, the morn was cold and chill, as the shadow of a cross arose upon a lonely hill, as the shadow of a cross arose upon a lonely hill. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, how the angels sing, Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna to your King. And once again the scene had changed, new earth there came to be. I saw the holy city beside the tideless sea. The light of God was on the streets, the gates were open wide, and all who would might enter, and no one was denied. No need of moon or stars by night, or sun to shine by day. It was the new Jerusalem that would not pass away. It was the new Jerusalem that would not pass away. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, sing for the night is o'er. Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna forevermore. Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna forevermore.
Thank you. And in the text it was, "Sing for the night is o'er." Well, it's not over yet, but I'm just going to take a little break and I'm going to introduce my guest for this evening, a wonderful young man from Cara in Naas, County Kildare. Please welcome to the stage Byrne Deans.
The nights are colder now. Maybe I should close the door. But anyway, the snow has covered all your footsteps, and I can follow you no more. The fire still burns at night. My memories are warm and clear, and everybody knows that it's hard to be alone at this time of year. It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. And why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? It's a love that could never be, though it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, we're just another winter's tale. While I stand alone, a bell is ringing far away. I wonder if you're near, I wonder if you're listening. I wonder where you are today. Good luck, I wish you well, for all that wishes may be worth. I hope that loving strength are with you for your length of your time on earth. It was only a winter's tale, just another winter's tale. So why should the world take notice of one more love that's failed? It's a love that could never be, though it meant a lot to you and me. On a worldwide scale, we're just another winter's tale.
Wonderful Byrne Deans from Cara. He's an exceptional young man, and I know this because he's my wonderful son. So moving on, I'm going to sing for you another song, and this is "I'll Walk with God."
I'll walk with God from this day on. His helping hand I'll lean upon. This is my prayer, my humble plea.
Sometimes the most beautiful of all melodies are the ones that are the simplest. This is my favourite Christmas hymn, In the Bleak Midwinter. Thank you very much.
When the steeple bells sound their A, they don't play it in tune, but the welkin will ring one day, and that day will be soon. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide near to us, gather near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star above the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Happy Christmas.
We have to remember Christmas, it's not a happy time for everybody. And I know during the pandemic we've all lost somebody. And for those who have passed, sleep in heavenly peace.
Christ nach alle
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure to be here tonight to celebrate Christmas with you. And I'm delighted and honoured that I was invited to take part. And I'd like to say a happy Christmas from myself, from David here behind me on the piano, and from Siobhan on the cello, and Victor on the violin, and from everybody here in Maynooth. Thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Happy Christmas to you all. Good night.
Oh, holy night, and the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by His cradle we stand. So led by light of a star sweetly beaming, here came three wise men from the Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials, born to be our friend. He knows our needs.
Oh my God, I wouldn't want to go on after that myself personally. Thank you so much. The incredible Celine Byrne and these wonderful musicians that you've brought with you to St. Mary's Church here in Maynooth for the Kildare Comeback Festival. Hello to everyone watching through KildareCulture.com, and stay tuned to that website for the rest of the week to see what other amazing music we have coming up. And I'm sure that incredible set has gone a long way in soothing a lot of your very weary souls after such a strange year. Hope you're having a peaceful December. And thank you again so much, Celine Byrne. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
When the steeple bells sound their A, they don't play it in tune, but the welkin will ring one day, and that day will be soon. Have yourself